8:07 on Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis on Friday.
Friday. 83
Friday.
today, 85 tomorrow, 88 on Sunday, 92 on Monday, 95 on Tuesday, 97 on Wednesday, 109 on Thursday. Is that correct?
So hot.
The first part of that is correct.
The first 3 days.
Yeah.
And then the other
Monday's
days.
86, and then Tuesday's 78.
Oh, that's going to be...
Oh, no!
Might have to break out the long sleeve gray T-shirt that day.
Tuesday. Amanda, you're going to have to get your log ready.
I will. I will get the log
Amanda's
prepared.
clothing log for what Connie and Curtis wear every
Here's
day.
the deal, though. I can't
Weird.
wear it with the camouflage shorts because
Why?
now I don't want to have like an outfit.
Right. You
So
got to mix it up.
So now I'll mix it up. And that's the nice thing is about having gray shirts is I can wear that gray shirt with any pair of shorts that I have. That is the shirt that I wore every single day while camping.
Congratulations.
So I would wake up, I would put a T-shirt on and shorts, like a new outfit, wake up, and I'm set with it. And then when it got cooler at the night part of the day, I would put on that long sleeve T-shirt.
Did you have to wash it a couple times?
Did not wash it.
Was it funky?
Did not wash it one time.
By the time you got home?
It smelled so smoky and campfire-y that nothing else was going to penetrate that.
Man, I love that smell.
I could have run a marathon in that shirt. No one would have known.
Which, by the way, speaking of fiery and campfirey and smoky and whatever, National Night Out the other night,
Yes.
Dan met Amanda, the captain of the Kentwood Police Department.
Okay.
Or fire department, I mean.
Okay, so where you had been struggling because you just moved into a new neighborhood, neighbors come together and you said, yeah, I want to put a fire pit here. And they said, don't do it. The Kentwood Fire Department will come with their hose and spray it out.
He had actually been listening the day that we were talking about it. I'm like, did you ask him why he didn't call in?
Why he should have called in.
I know.
7708957. You can call in whenever you want to the show. It's so easy, Chief.
But we get to put our fire pit wherever we want it.
Because you're famous?
No.
Why?
Famous.
Why then?
No, the place that we were going to put it, he said, was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that
Ding, ding, ding.
Charlotte told somebody I was famous the other day?
Did you really?
You might know my dad. He's famous. And I said, oh, my goodness. I'm so not famous.
That is
I'm
hilarious.
the opposite of famous.
Aw.
Ridiculous. Go
Who
to your
did
room.
she say that
She was
to?
telling one of her friends. You might know him. He's famous.
Embarrassing.
It's like, what is going on?
That's so cute, though. Charlotte's 7.
Charlotte is 7, yes. Well, and their friends, so their friends hear about the girls in the morning when they're riding around with their mom or their dad. So then, like I told you, when Elizabeth was a baby, she ate some poop. And this was when she was a tiny little baby. And I was talking about it because poop eating was in the news or something. And she went to school that next day.
Isn't it always?
She went to school that day, and like 4 people had heard me say that she had eaten poop, and they thought she had just done it.
They didn't realize it was when she was a baby.
So she was the poop eater for a whole day.
Oh, no.
So they get a little upset about stuff like that. They don't know what's going on. But apparently to them, I'm famous.
Doesn't make you feel good.
I'm going to try my fame card. I'm going to play the fame card today and maybe see if I can get a discount at Myers. Maybe, if I can get a free coffee at Bigby.
What are you going to do?
I'm famous.
Well, I'm famous.
I'll talk. Because my voice, right, is my calling card.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I would do that.
You
Or
got to
maybe
make sure that you don't pronounce words right, and you kind of.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to have to talk like you do on the radio.
I'm dim, and that's part of my problem.
Maybe do some math.
Oh, what if I'm at the checkout and I go $318 plus $199? That's about $18, and they'll go, "Wait a minute, are you Curtis?
You Curtis?
Are you Curtis from the radio?"
Curtis from the radio.
And I'll say, "Yes, perhaps you've heard of me. I'm famous." Ridiculous. Definitely not famous.
That's
at all.
so cute, though.
But yeah, so I said to her, I said, "I'm not famous, Charlotte." Well, you're on the radio. I'm like, fair
yeah,
enough.
a lot of people are on the radio.
No kidding. Seriously.
Do you know how many radio stations there are in Grand Rapids?
So many, exactly.
Yeah.
So many. So yeah, I had to explain to her, and I said, and you don't really talk about like. Is that what you do with your parents? Like your dad worked at GM. Did you say somebody would drive up in a Ford and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, my dad's not going to be happy.
No.
He worked at GM."
No.
And then the different radio stations on at a party, and Haley's like, "Please turn that off."
You're going to have to turn that off.
You know that my dad works at Channel 95.7.
What are you thinking?
How dare
you? Support Channel 95.7.
How dare you? Channels 95.7 should be on every single time.
Do you
that
think
can do it.
Haley thinks, because Haley's the oldest, she'll
Yeah.
be 12 next week, right?
Yeah.
Do you think she tells people that you're
No,
famous?
I do not. No.
Do you think she's embarrassed by you?
Sometimes, probably a few times.
Yeah.
Like when I do a big cannonball into the pool and we're all there, and then I'll come up and I'll swim up next to all the girls and I'll fart and the bubbles come up and it stinks. And I'm like, yeah, save that one for you girls. And that's her and her friends. And they're like, ew, that's disgusting. Your dad is gross. And I just swim away laughing.
Bubbles following you.
Exactly. No, I am not gross at all. You know why some people like us, though?
Why?
Because we give away free stuff sometimes, especially on a Friday.
That is true. We have movie tickets.
Yeah, 7708957. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're heroes in a half shell. We got 2 family 5-packs. I got 5 in my family. You can have 5 tickets to Celebration Cinema. We worked that out with them.
By the way, is the reason why we do family 5-packs.
Yeah.
Because Curtis is always like, if I win a 4-pack of something, I can't use it. I have to buy another.
I have to buy one ticket, and we can't sit next to each
and
other.
I'm famous, so I shouldn't have to buy anything.
I'll play the fame card sometimes. Sometimes I do that.
No.
7708957. Caller 9 and caller 10. We're going to set you both up. Unless, did you already say numbers?
I did not, but thank you for listening to what
I didn't think you did. No, I didn't think you did, but you just looked at me and Amanda looked at me like, what are you doing? Because caller 9 normally gets screwed.
We always look at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I
Hello,
didn't know.
Connie and Curtis. Who is this?
This is Deb.
Deb, you're the winner.
No way.
Way, Deb.
Yes, way.
You're going to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at Celebration Cinema.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. It's pretty fancy.
Hey.
You're all set. Hold on.
Hold on, Deb. We got to get
This one's pretty
information
good.
from you.
It's got Megan Fox in it, so you like that. It's got realistic-looking Ninja Turtles this time. Like that last time they were in a movie, that was what, about 10, 15 years ago?
Were they not realistic
They
looking?
didn't look as real as they look now.
But aren't they real people dressed up? I mean, it's not a cartoon, right?
It's not a cartoon, but I think it's computer.
Oh, okay.
But back in the day, it was people dressed up. I
okay,
think.
that's what I remember.
But I don't know if it really was.
Connie and Curtis, who's this?
This is Kendra.
Kendra, you're going to the movie. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yeah, I think I startled.
Kendra.
Kendra, did I startle
Hi.
you with my excitement?
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I have a question for you, Kendra.
Oh.
Do you think Curtis is famous?
He came into my craft store and bought a glue gun last Christmas, and I knew who he was because I had listened to him on the radio.
Oh, that is. But that doesn't mean he's
Wait,
famous.
hold on. Did I play the fame card and try to get a discount?
You did not know,
I should have. Dang
but you
it.
were really nice.
Oh, see? I'm
was
nice.
nice.
I remember that because I had said that I was going to get a glue gun because Katie's birthday
I
was
remember
coming
when
up.
you were going, yeah.
And when I was checking out, she said, "Are you Curtis?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "I heard you talking about glue guns, and I was hoping you would come to this Michael's." And I said, "Here I am, just for you. Your wishes come true."
What are the chances that I'm going to... Okay, but that doesn't mean he's
Well,
famous.
and sadly, now you're no longer eligible for the Teenage Mutant
Yes,
Ninja
she
Turtles
is.
tickets.
She is too.
Since we're friends.
Shut up,
No,
Curtis.
you are. You can win. Look at that. So you found the one person in Grand Rapids who does
Yay.
think
Hold
I'm
on, Kendra. We'll
famous.
get your information.
Yeah.
Wait, just because she met you
That
doesn't mean that you're
went
famous.
so wrong for you.
Just because you meet somebody doesn't mean they're famous. She didn't answer the question.
No, she did
She
not.
avoided the
She did. Well, she's not dumb like us, you know. She knows what to do. She doesn't hurt people's feelings all the time.
Oh, man.
Amanda, do you ever tell people like that you're a little famous?
No.
You should. Do you think Mike tells people, Amanda's boyfriend, do you think he tells people like that you work with us and what you do?
He does, but it's only because I have described him on the radio so well that people at his work actually have approached him and said, "Are
Funny.
you Mike?"
Oh, it's the transitions, I bet.
Oh,
I bet
yes.
it's the transitions.
Nothing is worse than having a coworker who you think is like wearing the sunglasses inside, and then you realize, oh, okay, that's just Mike from the radio. It's
What
okay.
do they say about you, though? Because I know he works with a lot of guys.
Oh,
So do these guys think that you're a little
needy.
mean?
No, actually, the latest thing that Mike just told me was a couple days ago where one of his coworkers said, "Hey, I like your girlfriend's new nickname."
Kentucky. Yes. Now,
That means we need to use it more.
had you told him about the nickname?
No, I had not.
So then he's like, "What the heck are you
Yeah,
talking
he
about?
did not understand it.
What's your
Wait.
nickname?"
He's dating you. He understands.
Well, he knows that you're Kentucky. Like of the
knows.
three of us, the most Kentucky-ist is
The
Amanda.
most Kentuckyist.
And her grandma lives in Kentucky, so it makes perfect sense to us. A
Yeah.
lot of things that we've wondered.
As Curtis says, She hails from Kentucky.
She got kin down there.
She got kin down there.
got kin.
In those
That
parts.
I do. That I do.
You got
They're those.
There,
How do they
those. That's how they play Duck, Duck, Goose in Kentucky. It's there, those.
There,
And
those.
They're very there.
Amanda, I think your nickname is
those.
very cute.
And
And
when we play that, we don't run.
No,
We
you
just
go,
walk.
You go. You just
That's
stroll.
Southern roll.
You just stroll
With your
exactly.
sweet tea in your hand.
Yeah, you don't want to spill
No,
that.
There.
no.
There.
Those.
You don't even move them. Those. And you just stand there and they stand up and they go, there. They just start playing right away. There's no chasing. Sometimes, though, you go swimming, right?
We do go
Do
swimming.
you go swimming in the mud hole?
In
The mud hole.
Yeah, the
and
mud
it has
hole.
a tire swing on the branch.
Oh, that's awesome. I wish I had a tire swing on a branch.
There's nothing worse, though, than the day the limb breaks.
Ow.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Bobby Joe can speak to that.
Exactly. Fatty Boombalatti, we call him. Or her. It's Bobby Joe, him or her.
Girl
You
or
don't know,
boy.
right?
No.
Bobby
Couldn't
Joe.
Fatty Boombalatti match a man or a woman, though?
Yes, it does. Yes,
well, so
it
could
does.
Bobby Joe.
Right.
So we're asking,
What is Bobby Joe?
Bobby Joe is a boy.
Bobby Joe is a boy.
yeah. Well, because Amanda came to work the other day in overalls with no shirt underneath. And we were like, Amanda, the
And
most
she's like,
Kentucky.
I don't ever have cleavage.
Yeah.
Nope.
You guys are lying.
Oh.
You exaggerate so much about me.
It was a great look that day.
was very sexy.
Like, it was so
And she had one side of the overalls down.
down.
I did.
Yeah.
Boob out, full
Yeah.
on boob.
Straight up
Just
Marcy
hanging there.
all day.
Full on boob.
Look what I got for all y'all. We're like, well, thank
All
you, Kentucky.
y'all.
That's how you speak, right?
It is
that's
now.
that's how you talk. So she did that.
That is hilarious.
All y'all.
I wish that really would have happened.
If you really came to work with your boob out, what would happen?
I feel like I would at least get a stern talking to from Russ, but probably get fired.
But he would never know, because if you just did the show like that and then
Yes.
zipped yourself up or tucked yourself in or whatever you got to do.
But sometimes he
10
like
o'clock.
comes in the studio.
Yeah, but he's not hanging out with you.
Yeah, but
No.
he still sometimes looks at me, and I feel like it's
Oh.
pretty noticeable if my breast is hanging out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
Hard to miss, I would say.
Well, you do have big ones.
If there was a scale of didn't really notice to oh my god, your boob is out, you'd be toward the oh my god, your boob is
Is
Yeah,
out.
Russ a
definitely.
boob guy? What do we know about Russ?
Well,
he
Ru-
won't answer us when we ask questions
He
like
sold
that.
shoes for a living, so he's probably like a weird foot guy with like masks and things. I picture
What?
him.
He is not.
I imagine that.
He sold shoes because he was a shoe salesman,
But don't you
not because he had a
think-
fetish.
Well, don't you think you develop it? I mean, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
No, that was his job.
And then
Well, did he like put shoes on people's feet, or did he sell shoes?
he put both.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
back in those days.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Back in
understand
the
now.
olden days, they used to like measure your foot,
Olden
see how
days.
wide
What
it
are you-
was.
What are you thinking about?
No,
Just
I thought
selling
maybe,
some,
like, he
on
was,
a
like-
street corner.
No.
Hey, I
no,
got some shoes.
No.
Come to the back of my
I
trunk.
thought maybe he
You want
like
some knockoff Jordans?
sold shoes to shoe stores. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
No, he sold shoes to people.
Yeah, like you. Yeah, not to store. He wasn't wholesale.
Okay.
He was selling knockoff
Wholesale
Jordans
Russ.
out of his
Trench
Camaro.
coat?
Yeah.
Oh, his Camaro.
He
His
had that.
Camaro.
He had that, or the church van. You know, you didn't know, depending which day it was.
He would be perfect with a Camaro. Can
Wouldn't
you
he?
imagine it?
Camaro Russ, we would call him. He needs,
But
a
not
sportier
like
car.
a new Camaro, like an old school, like an
Right.
80s Camaro.
Yes, 80s Camaro.
Or a Firebird with a giant,
Put-
like a black Firebird with a gold eagle on the front.
There, Amanda, is your Photoshop project of the weekend. And this is something that we
Oh,
haven't done in a
yeah.
while. We've given Amanda sometimes Photoshop projects. This is Russ sitting in an 80s style Firebird. And it will be
Done.
Wait. The T-top's got to be off, and he's looking over at us, smiling and waving.
and it will
I don't
be
know if I have a picture of him smiling and waving.
We'll snap one today. We can get him to smile.
it will be our cover photo on Monday. So
Yeah.
do a good job because
Okay.
we're gonna need this picture. It's Russ in an 80s style Pontiac Firebird.
If you could get him with a tank top on, you get some serious brownie points.
Find
for
a
that.
dude in a tank top. No, because Russ, you just need Russ's face.
That's
is all
his
you
head.
need. You just need his face.
Yeah.
And he's got that weird kind of smiley picture on Facebook.
That's a very complicated Photoshop, and I actually appreciate that you guys think I can pull that off.
Well, and that's why we're
we
giving
don't
you.
care if it's perfect.
We're giving you 3 days on this. Like you have until Monday.
You don't have anything going on this weekend, do
You busy?
No.
Apparently not. And now I have this big Photoshop project.
It's Pink on Channel 95.7, 8:35 with Connie and Curtis. 62 degrees now. 83 in sunshine today, 85 in sunshine tomorrow,
Love it.
88 in sunshine on Sunday. I have a hypothetical for you.
Okay, hypothetically speaking,
For both
what do you
of
got?
you. For
Okay.
all of you. Okay, this is my hypothetical. Let's say it's noon tomorrow. It's noon on a Saturday.
Okay.
You look out your window, you're at home, you see your adult male neighbor
Okay.
doing some leaf blowing in the
Leaf
yard,
blowing in the yard. Okay.
and he's naked.
Whoa.
Do you call the cops?
And it's noon?
It's noon on a Saturday.
He's my neighbor?
He's your neighbor.
No.
You don't call the cops.
I don't call the cops.
Okay.
Stranger, yes. Neighbor, no.
Okay, Amanda?
Probably not. I mean, I'm probably offended, but I don't know if I want him to get arrested.
Okay, Nickelodeon, intern Nick.
I'm not calling the cops. I would definitely mark it as a memory that to laugh about for
Okay,
years to come.
well, you have a smartphone now. Would you get
Oh,
your
yes.
phone out and start
Oh,
taping
yeah.
it? Yeah, you can do that now.
Documented.
You're taking video of your naked neighbor blowing leaves?
Don't tell me you wouldn't.
Oh, I don't know that I would.
So this happened in Massachusetts the other day.
Okay,
I don't know if
naked
it was last
neighbor.
weekend. I think it was Monday maybe. Some guy.
Monday.
It's
It's the middle of a Monday.
And he was wasted.
Well, yeah, quite obviously.
Yeah.
Like,
So people were driving by and they were taking video of him.
Okay.
And then somebody called the cops, and he was just out there with his leaf blower,
naked.
doing some yard work.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
That is awesome. I love it.
He was arrested for open and gross lewdness.
Open and gross. What was he doing?
He
Where
was
was
just-
the leaf blower?
No, he was actually blowing leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Open and gross lewdness, which I've never heard of before.
Unless he's like riding on his dog, side saddle, blowing
No.
leaves. That's not open or gross.
No, he was in the police report. He was, quote,
Okay.
completely nude, blowing off his driveway with a leaf blower.
Yeah, I love it. It's hot, right? In Massachusetts, it's been warm. And somebody called the cops. I don't think. Notice that it was a passerby who called the cops because none of the neighbors are going to call the cops. I mean, that's funny, and that's something that you can use at the next block party. Like, hey, Pete, remember last month when you were naked blowing leaves?
But what about the girls, though, Curtis? That's what I think.
Well, that's why I would go over there. I'd be
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
We're not just going to play in the
Right.
yard. Like, we're riding our bikes like nothing's happening. Hey, Pete, how's it going today? Oh, yeah, getting those leaves taken care of finally. That's good.
He's like, yeah.
Woo!
Oh, my gosh. I would laugh till I cried.
Naked
if that
neighbor.
happened. That'd be hilarious.
You need to tell Dan this story because you don't have a lot of kids in your neighborhood.
No, we
Like
don't.
in my neighborhood, if I was nude in the neighborhood, that would
That would
scar
be a
some
bad
people.
thing.
It would scar some
Yeah.
people for life. But you guys don't have a lot of kids.
Right.
Dan, just maybe get him to walk like to the car naked on a dare.
That wouldn't even do anything. And the car's in the garage, so nobody
Well,
would even see that.
Put the car in the driveway.
Oh,
in
nobody
this
would even
instance.
really see that,
Have him get
though.
the mail naked.
Oh, man. He won't do that.
If he went to get the mail,
He would never do that.
nude. That's awesome. That remember, like when you're palling around with your buddies and you're in high school, and then you get dared to run around the house naked. I mean, that kind of stuff happens. So I mean,
No.
definitely people have been naked in neighborhoods.
My buddies never dared me to run around the house naked.
Hey, get naked and run around the house.
That's a guy thing,
and
I
you're
think.
like, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And you're
Curtis,
like,
you will get naked for anything.
That's true.
You like taking your clothes off.
I do. Well, clothes are so itchy. But I'm not going to be out in the yard naked.
No, you can't do that.
I mean,
Would you? Let's say you
I
had.
have sunbathed
Hey,
nude
when
in
you-
a yard though with a fence.
When you had your pool in your backyard.
Yeah, I
Did
was
you
naked
swim
in it.
naked at night?
Yes. And during the day if the kids were gone.
Oh, okay.
I was naked in my backyard quite a bit in the old house because it was so secluded. Like I could be doing so many things and just be naked. And I did it mostly for Katie's benefit.
Right.
Where she would look out the window and there I am. I'm naked and I'm vacuuming the pool or I'm on a raft naked. Like, hey! And she was not a fan.
Wait,
of
Mike
that.
has a great... Hi, Mike. Mike has a great idea.
Okay, Mike, what's your idea?
Holding optional neighborhoods.
Ah!
Wow.
Nudist neighborhoods.
The nudie.
Right next door to Jose Babushka's.
Yes,
Jose Babushkas.
we all go to this restaurant that was big on 44th back in the day,
Yeah.
and we're just naked. I told you about, so I had a pool at my last house, guys,
Mike.
and one of my neighbor's daughters was my age. So the neighborhood was made up of old people.
Mm-hmm.
As old people moved off or downsized, young people moved in. So
Right.
we bought from some old people, and my neighbor was still an old man and
Okay.
his old wife. And his daughter was my age. And she was telling me of the good times that all the neighborhood kids who are my age had. They would run from pool to pool to pool naked. And that was the
Did
was
they
the dare.
really?
And I'm sitting there
funny.
going, why are you telling me this? Are you coming on to me right now? Like, this is a hot story. I'm liking it. You see my wife right here. So then I had to just go, like, pretend it wasn't hot. I'm like, oh, yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense.
That
to
was
me.
just a growing up story.
But they would run from pool to pool to pool naked.
Were there a lot of pools in your neighborhood?
There were 5 pools.
Okay.
One person in my neighborhood built a pool in the 1980s.
Okay.
And then everyone else built pools
Okay.
at that same time. There was a little neighborhood rivalry. This is my old house.
Who is the best pool?
Just who could have a pool. So
Okay.
like, oh, Moneybags got a pool. Well, we'll put in a pool. Well, then now they both have pools. So there were 5 pools. And,
Okay.
and the kids were loving it, but they would run naked from pool to pool to pool to pool.
Oh, my gosh.
And this girl was smoking hot.
I was just going to ask you if she was good looking.
She was.
Was she?
That's where I was thinking. I mean, my wife is here, and you tell me the story. I like it, but I can't react like, oh, really? Like, whoa, you want to run naked in my pool now? Yeah, you can't ask that. But I was thinking it definitely
Well, just think.
because you have a pool. Do any of your neighbors have pools?
One.
Do the naked pool
There's
dash.
one other pool.
You guys have some margaritas. Run from pool to pool nude. Or hot tub, you have that hot tub.
Yeah.
What if you're nude in the hot tub and then you go nude into the pool? And then back.
In my own pool?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nude hot tub, nude pool, and back.
Yeah, that's
And we'll
that's
put
a
it
good
on-
idea.
we'll put
I
it on
like that
YouTube
idea.
Monday.
Yeah, we'll get right
We'll
on
put it on
that.
the YouTube and we'll get that going. You have that sign hanging at your hot tub that says
Swimsuit optional.
Yeah, because you guys are freaky. So you got that
I
sign.
told my
hanging there.
mom, when was that? Was that last night when I was talking to her? No, it must have been Wednesday. I think I talked to her. Whenever. I told her that you got me that sign, and she laughed out loud.
Yeah, that's. So we.
That's how my mom laughs.
Connie invited everybody to a housewarming party. She said, I'm having this party, no gifts. But I'm at the Ionia Free Fair, and I'm walking through the Meyer barn, and I see this swimsuit optional sign.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to buy that. So I buy it.
Very funny.
I get some Thompson's water seal. I seal it all up, and I get to the party first. And then we put it up.
And there's a nail in the perfect place. Like, we didn't even have to put a
Exactly.
nail in. It was already
Exactly.
there. Dan goes, oh, my gosh, I've been looking for something to go here.
So it goes up,
funny.
and then the rest of the party guests come, and every single one of them commented on the sign, like, oh, are we not wearing suits today? So I'm playing it up, like pretending I didn't just give you that sign. I'm like, Connie and Dan are freaks. I mean, you want to watch out.
Were you very sad that they all stayed dressed?
A little bit.
Do you really want to see your coworkers naked?
I mean, it's not that I don't want to see my coworkers naked.
Man.
I wouldn't mind that. Like if we had a shower here, I would shower with the coworkers.
Would you?
Yeah. You wouldn't? Just like gym class. You take a shower, you smack some people with a
Just
towel.
like gym yeah.
Yeah, you laugh.
No,
You laugh
I do not
around.
want to bathe with my. I mean, I don't mind swimming and stuff with them, but I do not want to be naked showering with my
you
coworkers.
do stunts with them. Like, hey, look what I can do. Do that thing from Hannibal Lecter. Remember that? That's a classic locker room stunt.
What thing from Hannibal Lecter?
That's all I can say. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, then you're left out.
Where he's got the mask on?
No mask.
Where he eats a brain?
No.
Oh my gosh. Ridiculous.
Connie and Curtis.
Cheering on Channel 95.7. It's 8:51 on Friday.
It is. How warm is it?
62.
And what's it going to?
I just updated it to see if it went up. It did not. It's going to 83 today.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's summertime.
83 today, 85 tomorrow, 88 Sunday.
Okay.
86 Monday.
And you
78 Tuesday.
You and Dan are going to do the naked backyard thing today, and we're going to try that all out?
No.
I think we should.
We're not doing that.
Just heard that apparently I should join the military because Katie says they had 8 shower heads for 30 women, and only 7 of the shower heads worked.
So 7 shower heads,
30 women. That is
like 4.6 each.
Maybe it was 10 at 3 of them, and then
so
4
you
of
got to
them.
do your hair and then do your parts.
Right, and then they do their hair, they do their parts.
Yeah, that.
Hair part, hair part, hair part, hair part, hair
Right,
part.
right.
Sounds real good. Also, Timothy said that fame card would definitely work at the Ramada Plaza by the mall. So I'm going to try that today. I don't know what I'm going to get. Maybe a discount on a room, but I'm going to go for it.
You're so weird.
Right? Well, what do you think that means?
Can we talk about romance?
It's time to talk about romance. Do we have like
Romance.
romantic music that we can?
No.
Oh.
Nick never gives us romantic music.
Nick? Well, it's because Nick.
We have
hates-
Days of Our Lives. That's kind of romantic.
No, that's your drama music.
That's drama-y.
Hello, catch up.
Do you have
Kentucky.
some drama that you'd like to discuss?
No.
Okay. Well, then we will stay romantic.
Is Mike romantic?
No.
Ever.
No, not really.
Never.
Nope.
Are you romantic?
I don't think that I'm romantic. No. I mean, I can be. I'm thoughtful.
You're thoughtful.
I'm not.
Yes,
thoughtful.
you are. That was the first thing that came out of your mouth. You're just trying to deny it.
Yeah, but I don't know how thoughtful like Katie thinks I am. Like I'm thoughtful for like stuff that I kind of want. Like I know that.
Like a new smart TV.
Well, like I know that we need things. I just read about the most romantic thing that anyone could ever do, though.
What is it?
So JFK, are you following this whole JFK news story that's coming out? You know, John Kennedy. You ever heard of him? He was the president.
Yeah, I've heard of him. What news story? How could there possibly be a news story?
He once asked for a lady companion who looked just like his wife but hot.
What?
Yeah, Jackie O but hot. But she wasn't Jackie O back then. She was
Jackie O?
Jackie Kennedy.
Was this after he was married?
Yes. So he
Did he use the word hot?
Yep. Wanted a Jackie lookalike but hot.
I thought Jackie O was hot.
And maybe this was after they were because she was married to him when he was shot. So like it
Yes.
definitely was not after. There was no divorce for them.
Right.
She was a widow. So yeah, he asked somebody
So
for
Jackie Kennedy.
but hot. So that's romantic.
What are you talking
Like
about?
you love your wife, you want to still be with her even when you're not with her. What kind of
So-
romance are you talking
So
about?
Cosmo, you're not the only one who can come up with Cosmo stories.
Man, I love Cosmo.
Cosmo was talking about things that guys think are romantic, but we, as women, Amanda,
Okay.
we do not find these
Like flowers?
romantic. Cheesy gifts like teddy bears.
I was told by Katie, you don't need to get me flowers and bears anymore
Yep.
because I kept doing it and I thought that they were cute. So dead on. Thank you, Cosmo.
What do you think, Amanda?
That's cheesy.
What about
Don't want it.
flowers? Do you not want? Because remember last year you got flowers and you posted
Right.
them all over
You loved
Facebook.
Yeah. I don't mind getting flowers, but like the cutesy teddy bears and all that kind of stuff,
you
that's
can not
silly.
spend your money.
Okay.
Fighting over you. These are things guys think are romantic, but they're
Okay.
really not.
Like guys fighting over it. I mean, we're not
getting into a fight.
bighorn sheep. We don't need to bang
Right.
antlers to get a lady.
Public proposals. This made me think of you, Amanda, because I know you absolutely do not want
No.
a public proposal.
Even what if Mike comes up with a ticket for Michigan International Speedway next weekend, and says, hey, I'm going, because he's going on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to the race. What if he says, I got a ticket for you, and Jeff Gordon does a burnout of will you marry me in the infield?
Oh, that would be so
Wouldn't
cool.
that be
Don't waste
cool?
your money.
But nobody would even know it was you.
Exactly.
They'd just be sitting there going,
Will you marry-
who's getting married?
Jeff Gordon just did a burnout,
That would be cool.
and he wrote in cursive, Amanda, will you marry me, Mike?
Okay, so buying anything
awesome.
that requires a commitment, this is something that a guy thinks is romantic, but it's
commitment?
not.
Like what, like an engagement
a puppy, Like a puppy, like a car, anything that
A
requires
car?
ongoing care, maintenance, or payments.
Okay. I got you
You guys got a
car.
puppy, but
We did.
you did it together, right?
Yeah, it wasn't really a romantic gesture.
Well, it was going to be his dog, and then she decided that she liked the dog, and now it's her dog.
Now, this next one made me totally think of you, Curtis.
Okay.
Because does Mike ever walk up to you if you're cooking dinner? Does he like scare you?
No.
Or you come out of the bathroom and he
Boo!
scares you?
No.
Ah!
But that seems like something you would do.
Boo! Yeah, I'm a scarer. You grab somebody. Hey,
It's not romantic.
hey, what's going on?
Playful,
Yes.
but not romantic.
Hey, Hey!
And tickle fights.
Tickle fights are great.
Things guys think are romantic,
One
but
of you
they're not.
farts, right? So the
Or you
girls
pee.
Oh, right. So you have Dan ever tickled you so bad that you peed?
No.
Thank goodness. I mean, that is a date killer right there, right?
He hasn't.
Tickle,
And he
tickle,
doesn't
tickle, pee.
scare me anymore either because he knows how jumpy I am, and
But
I don't like it.
You are so skittish that you don't even really need to do anything to scare you.
No, all he has to do is come around a corner
Just
unannounced.
walk into a room and you're like, "Ah!" And it is crazy, right?
I am very jumpy.
I mean, yes, somebody can come around a corner and you will freak out.
Serious question.
Okay, let's shoot for
And
it.
Amanda, I'm going to ask you too.
Okay,
So
serious.
you think about this for
I'm
Mike.
putting on my hat.
What is the last thing you did that was romantic, and how long ago?
Wow. I have no idea. I don't think anything.
Amanda, last thing he did that was romantic?
I got her some sexy lingerie for an anniversary a couple years ago, but she won't wear it.
Self-serving.
I know. Hey, try this on. And she looked at it like, what? No.
Did you buy this for your girlfriend?
Exactly. No. No,
you
I
think
did
of
not.
one?
I think a couple months ago, Mike suggested a rather nice place to go out to eat. Mm-hmm. And he got all, dressed up and whatnot to go. So
And that restaurant was Qdoba on the
no,
east
it
side.
wasn't.
Let's
28th Street.
Let's go hit up West Side Qdoba. So he put on a nice outfit, and that to you is romantic.
Yeah, he tried. It wasn't just where I had my sweatpants on and we went and grabbed something
Right.
to eat.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I can't think of anything. There
Doesn't
have
have to be
some
anything
things.
big though, because Dan knows that I love when he puts product in his hair and actually does it, makes it spiky and stuff.
when he takes time to comb his hair.
Well, his hair looks fine when he doesn't have product in it.
Okay.
But I like it when he does.
Okay.
And so.
So that's a romantic gesture?
Yeah, absolutely.
I put product in my hair.
So what?
Maybe that's the romantic gesture.
So
Maybe
does Katie like it though?
I don't know. I've never asked.
You did dye your hair back.
Yes.
Oh.
You dyed it back. You got rid of the orange
I
for
did
her.
something romantic just a few weeks ago. I dyed my hair brown from orange.
Way to come up with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very
Well, I'm
welcome.
trying to think of romantic things that she's ever done for me, and I can't think of any. I don't know that we do romantic things in my house. I don't think we do. I'll pass.
I think you
Next
do.
question, please. I don't think we do. Maybe we do. I'll ask her over the weekend.
Hey, do we do romantic things?
Yeah, I don't think we do.
Ever?
I don't think
That's
we do.
what I'm saying. You may not notice it. To me, putting product in his hair is a little,
hold on. I went out last night and left her with the kids, and I went out drinking with some coworkers. Is that romantic?
No. I have breaking news.
Breaking news.
Just in time for the end of our conversation.
Yeah.
We've got relaxing music.
No, not relaxing music. We want romantic music.
Yeah, he can't follow directions.
You
It's
give
It
us
says
misleading.
relaxing romantic music. Do you want
Wait,
ecstatic?
hold on. Do you
Romantic
feel relaxed and romantic right now?
Wait,
hold
hold
on. Is this Enya?
Oh man, I wish it was.
I love Enya.
Yeah.
I don't feel.
Oh wait,
That bird. That bird
that
annoys
bird
me.
puts me.
I don't feel relaxed.
makes me want to kill people.
I hate birds.
Connie and Curtis.
On 95.7